Hey, Vinyl Community, Jeff back again, and I wanted to go over some post Father's Day gifts. So, for Father's Day, 3 of my kids got me gift cards. 3 of them. 2 of them were Amazon gift cards because they know. The third one was a regular gift, like a Visa gift card, so we can go out to eat or something. But anyway, so I placed an order. Of course, I haven't bought a whole lot of records recently, so I thought I'm going to use my Father's Day gifts cards for some records. So I used both gift cards and bought 4 records, and they all just came in. So they came in pretty much, well, they came in together, but in separate boxes. Anyway, so yeah, let's jump right into this. Basically, so the perplexing thing, I was telling my wife this. She's like, well, show me what you got. So you get a gift card. Let's say you get a $50 gift card, because we did. And so then the question becomes, do you buy one item for $50 or close to $50? Because in my case, I would probably never spend $50 for a record. I mean, it would have to be a box set or something. But like, for records, it's up there. It's probably going to be forever to never that I end up buying it and it's going to get away. So I'm like, should I buy something that's outside of the price range of what I would usually spend and kind of splurge, knowing that, that's the only way I'm going to get it? Or do I want to get more bang for the buck and buy multiple smaller things? So I actually had one. It was a high roller record item. Everywhere I looked online, it was at least $40. On Amazon, it was $40. And I had it in my cart. I had it in my cart for 2 days. I almost hit the button. And then at the very last minute, I pulled it and said, no, I'm going to get a couple smaller things that had dropped in price. So I ended up going that route. And then there's one snafu that Amazon made. But so let's do this again. We're going to blame Aaron for this again. Aaron Muta Alamere. He's the culprit here. But as you can see, I got another Clutch album. Now, there's 2 reasons. First off, this one dropped in price to $20. Couldn't beat that, right? Couldn't beat that. This will be my second Clutch album that I bought. Now, I also had already previously listened to this because my friend John from Moonshine Zombies, which I've had on the channel before, I've interviewed him before, I've talked about their record before, and we talked about how I compared them to Elvis meets Danzig, but he said, yeah, plus he said he gets a lot of comparisons to Clutch. Well, I was not familiar with Clutch. He did not know that comparison because I never listened to Clutch. He said, you need to check out Psychic Warfare album, one of their heaviest. And he told me 2 or 3 albums by them to check out. But he said, you got to check out Psychic Warfare. He loves Clutch. So I checked this out online, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that album. So it was inevitable that this was going to be bought. And here it is. When I said, okay, you know what? It's only $20 and change. So I grabbed it. Now I've got 2 Clutch albums, and I like the new one. The newer one that I got. So anyway, looks like I'm on the roll for adding to my Clutch selection. Now I'll get to the other one that was a snafu. This one had dropped from, it's the new Saxon, More Inspirations. They did an album of cover tunes, some of their favorite classic rock songs. This is part 2, More Aspirations. More Inspirations. Aspirations, Inspirations. So this is part 2. Now, I will say I've listened to this, and I'm a huge Saxon fan. I love Saxon's music. I thought the first album was decent. It's fun to hear bands cover bands like that. There are some points on here that are good. I'm just like, it's not Saxon. It just doesn't. I don't know. I'm going to listen to it more. Substitute just fell flat for me. It just didn't. It didn't. They do things, and they do Kiss, and Man on the Silver Mountain was good. We got to get out of this place. I'm just used to them being a little high energy and, really succinct guitars, just radical stuff. And this is classic rock. So it's really a different feel for the band. And, yeah, fun. Will it garner a lot of repeat listens? I'm not sure. I'm one of those collectors, though, that collects. So I inevitably was going to buy it. But upon first listen, I was like, meh. Repeated listens, if I get there, maybe. And then this one, which I can't believe, again, I can't believe this has been out as long as it has. I mean, I've had it digitally, and I thought, whatever. But the new Queensryche, this one, it's double record set. It was in the 30 plus, I forget, like 35, 36, $37. So I've been waiting for it to drop. It kind of was still hovering up there. But then I noticed when I went to place this order the other day that literally from one day to the next, it dropped a couple dollars. So it actually brought it down into the lower 20s, 25-ish, which was like a 38, I don't know, it was like 38% drop or something. Maybe the other one was a 30. I forget the numbers, but all the ones I bought were in the 20-something range. And this one, when it dropped down a couple bucks below 30, I thought, I'm going to grab it. I think this is multiple colors, but I got just black. I'm a little shocked they don't have any polyline sleeves, just paper sleeves. I'm going to replace those, but again, I want to keep up with this. That was one of the other ones I almost got with my larger. I thought, should I buy a larger price? I almost got Empire, because the Empire album that they reissued, 2 years ago, a year or two ago, it's still in the $40 range. And so I thought, or $38. I need to get that. I almost bought that. That wasn't the one I had in my cart. The one I had in my cart was the High Roller Records, which was over $40. But so I need to get that. But instead I got this because it was in the 20. And it allowed me to get, 4 records for the bang. Now, the other one, okay, right here, it's got this, so it's sealed and everything. It's got the sticker right on it, and the sticker says, "Keep it to yourself," on blue. That's the right album. That is the correct album. The guy's in the shelf. He sees that. That's what I want. He pulls this off. The barcode probably says that. Can't tell if there's a name on but there's no name on the barcode up here. When I get it, I immediately think this is a single album. Their album should be a double record. This doesn't feel right. Pop it open. What do I got in here? What's in here? Ace Frehley. Now, wouldn't have been so bad aside from the fact that I bought this about 6 months ago. So I already have this issue of that. So otherwise, I might have said, it is what it is, and I'll keep it. I want a price difference because this is like a $15 record versus the one I got, which was that one had definitely dropped. It was a double record set. And it had dropped from the $30-something, $37, $38 down to like 26, whatever. But yeah, so I'm not going to blame Amazon in the sense that it's not the guy who pulled its fault. It's whoever put the label on. I put the label on wrong. So now I'm going to turn around and buy the one again. It says they've got 16 of them left, and I'm kind of curious. Are they all 16 Ace Frehley? I guess we're going to find out. But that was it. I just was like, And that's the one I really wanted. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you could tell from the name, fine. But it's a pretty older record, 20 years plus, that may not be as familiar to people. But as soon as I get it, I will be showing that. So that's it for this one, though. A little Happy Father's Day. Had some great new albums that I can start spinning. Anyway, I will see you later. Rock on and rock hard.